Afternoon Ghana. It's 12 o'clock. Time to reach for mobile water. Mobile water, unique in every way.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connect you to the newsmakers.
Citi News.
It's midday. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Citi Prime News. We're coming to you live from our studios at number 11, Dr. Martin Lupi Nadabraka Accra. My name is Ajuatin Kramatomina. Coming up, Ghana's leading opposition party, the National Democratic Congress, to launch its manifesto for the December elections tomorrow. This afternoon, we gauge the expectations of various interest groups ahead of the launch as the Okada riders demand legalization of the operations.
The main thing is the legalization, and then the putting measures and other things in place, like to regulate it, let us go to training session and all that. Like when before somebody obtain a driver license, the person has to go to driving school and all that. A motor rider, nobody know how to obtain a license.
Also coming up, Yendi Municipal Security Council orders immediate suspension of all activities at Kulpeni Market following tension between Kokumbas and Dagombas in the northern region.
Asking that any activities on the land should suspend until the due process is followed to establish a market if there is a need. This is what is causing the unrest.
Still in the bulletin, 2 people reportedly dead at Triponi District Hospital due to almost 2 weeks of power outage in the area.
Just 3 days ago, we lost 2 people due to the light off. And there is some CS2 they are supposed to do because of the light off. They can't carry on those things.
And later, Sokoban residents threatened demonstration over months of no water supply.
Because this I won't want what we did.
We'll bring you a response from the Ghana Water Company on these issues. Stay with us for details of these and more stories coming your way in the next 30 minutes. The news is live around the globe on citinewsroom.com across the country. We are live on a number of affiliate stations. If you're listening to us from the Upper West region, this is Tumpani Radio 88.5 in Nadoli, Jirapa 96.1 FM. In the Upper East region, this is Rikas 92.1 FM in Bongo Namo. If you're in the Northern region, North Star Radio 92.1 in Tamale. Northeast region, this is Nobia FM 98.1 in Nalerigo. In the Western region, find us on Beach 105.5 FM in Takrade. In the Ashanti region, tune in to Focus 94.3 FM, Orange 107.9 FM, all in Kumase. In the Volta region, this is Sela Radio 97.1 FM in Dabala, Holy 98.5 FM in Aplao. In the Savannah region, find us on Kasha 99.5 FM in Damongo. And in the Bruno region, this is Greener 95.9 FM. Find us also on YouTube on Citi 97.3 FM. Please stay for details.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connect you to the newsmakers.
We're grateful for your company this afternoon. Let's begin from the northern region now. And the Yendi Municipal Security Council has called for a suspension of all activities at the Kulpeni market due to rising tensions between Kokumbas and Dagombas in the region. Now, military personnel have been deployed to Mion and Kulpeni following the alleged illegal market opening by the Kokumbas. The Yendi Municipal Chief Executive Alhaji Hamed Abubakar Yusuf has attributed the tension to land jurisdiction disputes. Now, according to him, MUSEC took the decision to prevent further escalation of the matter.
Asking that any activities on the land should suspend until the due process is followed to establish a market if there is a need. This is what is, causing the unrest within the concumbers and the government as of now. And this has been generated by the conflict on the Mion, on the parcel of land at Mion. So these are 2 issues. what started the issue is Myong, that's over land. And now this one has come to continue to escalate the problem at Myong. So it has not moved from Myong to Yendi, this assembly. But this, the land, the jurisdiction of Yendi Municipal Assembly. What's the making of corporate is that traditionally that area belongs to Yendi Myong, but administratively it belongs to Yendi. That's how come Yendi is involved.
Meanwhile, the municipal chief executive Alhaji Ahmed Abubakar Yusuf says while calm has been restored in the area, they await the intervention of the Yana in resolving the matter.
Well, we have gotten to a stage whereby the Yana himself has to intervene. So, and currently Yana is not at home. So we ask them to suspend everything until Yana is at home. Then when he intervenes, if he accepts that the market should be operated, definitely it will come. If for any reason it has to be suspended, whatever they come out, they agree with, we are going to implement. That is the market that we have suspended. The market is celebration of the market is what we have suspended. So nothing is going there. The place is calm.
Alhaji Ahmed Abubakar Yusuf is the municipal chief executive for Yendi. Now let's go to the northeast region because 2 deaths have been reported at Chiriponi District Hospital following a 2-week power outage. Now, the prolonged blackout has severely disrupted hospital operations, nearly halting activities. Health workers report that vaccines have gone bad due to the power issue. Speaking to Citi News, staff of the hospital expressed serious concerns about the outage's impact on patient care and urged authorities to quickly resolve the situation to prevent further complications.
We have never encountered the light since it went off, and it brought a lot of challenges. For example, here like this, we have vaccines, routine vaccines that we do give to the children, and because of that lighting system, it have caused the vaccines to be deteriorated or go waste. And even when you go to hospital, for instance, a lot of cases that need oxygen to be undertaken because of the lighting issues. We are facing a lot of challenges as we come.
When you look at our place, our health center here, we have OPD setting, we have CWC and ANC. With the OPD size, mostly because of the lighting system, our claims we couldn't be able to enter because there is no lights. So our desktop is shut down. When you go to our CWC, that child well health, when you go there, most of our drugs is losing their potency. You know, they have been stored in a fridge with a certain temperature. Now that there's no lights, their potency has reduced. So as to whether they can be used or not, that one is 50-50.
Those were some health workers at the Tripoli District Hospital speaking to Citi News. Well, some women in the area have also been telling us about the difficulties they face due to the outage, including challenges in grinding maize for food.
3 weeks, we don't have light in Tripoli. Our grinding maize self is not working for us. We are dying for anger. We don't have any fly to cook and eat. We are suffering here. So we need light. Government, what are you doing? Give us light so that we can eat. Since 1 a.m. and I came to the grinding maize, I'm still here. Why? Because we don't have the light. The grinding maize is not working.
Our children are suffering. We ourselves, the way the children are crying, we don't know how to do ourselves. So we are pleading you people. You people should help us. So we want light. We want light. We are pleading with you because we can't eat. We don't have food. There's no any food. Even rice, we can't get rice here to eat. Not to talk of others ones. So we are pleading with you people.
Those were some residents of Tripoli speaking about the power challenges in the area. But how is the situation affecting students in that area? Here are some WASI students speaking to the news team.
It's affecting our studies, our learning, everything. Please help us. We are suffering. Even we are in exams time. Our seniors are in the YC work, suffering because of light off. When it is time for their oral tests, they don't have lights for learning. Even the exams, how to listen to the chance to pronounce the word, unless they will get generator to support them.
Since a week later, up to date, we haven't get light, and this is affecting our studies.
The light situation, it is affecting us, especially with the candidates. We are not getting light to prepare ourselves to go in for the final exams.
That's how now we've just done oral. It wasn't easy for us for us to learn. Then we'll come for the oral. We were to practice so that we'll get some tricks on how the words are being mentioned. But due to the light out, it affected us much badly. And the next day, we are having social studies on the coming Monday. If the light don't come, I think this one it will be very bad.
Those were some students going to write the WASI exams, speaking on the power situation in the area and how it is affecting them. Now, let's bring you one of our headline stories relating to the NDC's manifesto launch tomorrow. And all is set for the 2024 manifesto launch of the party tomorrow, Saturday, August 24, at the University of Education in Winneba in the Central Region. The flag bearer of the party, John Mahama, will be leading the party at the event with key members addressing the nation on thematic areas of the NDC's transformational vision for the country. Let's touch base with our Central Regional correspondent, Calvis Tete, for some updates. Calvis, good afternoon. Thank you for your time here on the news. Talk to us about what you have seen so far, level of preparation for NDC's big day tomorrow.
Well, I'm currently here at the University of Cape Coast, specifically the Jofos Anamwa, University of Education, specifically Jofos Anamwa Mental Hall. Preparations are underway. The hall where the event will be held is being prepared. Just closer to the hall, they have mounted tents along the hall area where party supporters will sit under the tent and then get access to watch what is happening on the screen. You could see party people cashing in with party paraphernalia all over, right down from the Winneba Junction area into the Winneba Township area. You see flags of the National Democratic Congress on several street lights and all that, which is an indication of a big event tomorrow. Preparations is underway, if you ask me. The leadership of the NDC is somewhere around trying to ensure that everything is set for the big day tomorrow.
You say leadership of the NDC is around. Who have you seen? Which high-profile personalities have you cited so far?
Well, I understand the regional chairman is around. Professor Richard Kofi is around. And Elvis Priyanka is also around. These leaders are here to ensure that the process is successful tomorrow. I also have with me here a party supporter who will tell us about his expectations ahead of tomorrow. What is your expectation for tomorrow's event?
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. We are expecting that tomorrow His Excellency, the incoming President, John Dramani Mahama, will give us a convincing note or statement about why we need to give the mantle back to him and reset Ghana. In fact, the opportunity for us to rescue Ghana, NDC for NDC to rescue Ghana, we missed it 4 years ago. But come what may, we believe that with the sound policies that we have outlined in our manifesto, we believe that Ghanaians will have no option than to see this carry-on call as a communal labor, where on December 7th, we expect every Ghanaian who has attained the age of 18 to go to the ballot station, cast the by ballot strongly for NDC's parliamentary candidate and President John Dramani Mahama.
Do you think the manifesto of the NDC will be convincing enough to the ordinary Ghanaian to vouch for the NDC?
Of course, the manifesto already we have started launching it in piecemeal. You have heard about the 24-hour economy, where we believe that where the country has gotten to so far, and the wanton rape of our resources by this current administration. If we are to gallop and catch up with our peers, neighboring countries around, we need to run a 24-hour economy where trade-shift system will be operationalized in almost all the institutions, so that productivity will be at the utmost speed.
So, are we? What are you expecting? Yes.
Calvis, so essentially, thank you for that engagement with the person who is expecting certain things from the NDC's manifesto and some residents as well. I know you're going to continue engaging with the residents, but thank you. Let me speak now to Elikem Kotoko. He's a member of the Manifesto Launch Committee and Deputy National Organizer of the National Democratic Congress. He, I believe, is also there right now. Elikem, good afternoon. Thank you for your time. At the end of tomorrow, what do you want Ghanaians to take out of your manifesto?
Good afternoon, and thank you to your listeners. So at the end of tomorrow, it is expected that the Ghanaian will know that the superior policies of John Dramani Mahama and the NDC are enough reason for them to vote for him, and also to have the first female vice president, which is enough inspiration also to our women. And also the fact that it takes the NDC to do good to this motherland of ours, Ghana.
The person that our correspondent interviewed, first of all, started by saying that the NDC has been in power before. John Mahama has been in power before. So why should we give you a mandate again? For people who are asking these questions, what will be your answer to them?
The John Mahama who has been in power before is the one, together with the NDC, that have put up a lot of infrastructure. One of significant mention is the University of Ghana Medical Center, which, if not for that institution, God forbid though, but some of our very ministers who were critiquing the NDC government would have kicked the bucket. When it got worse and their health situation needed to be attended to, it was the same University of Ghana Medical Center they attended. Look at the tertiary institutions in Ghana. Has the NPP been able to set up a single one yet? So where do most of their people get their education apart from those institutions? If you look at the water projects that are dotted across this country, the hospitals, they have talked about Agenda 111. They have not been able to complete a single one. President Mahama talked about 200 community day SHS. 79 were at various stages of completion, but 46 was completed, as contained in the parliamentary hazard that was read by the former Education Minister Napo, amongst other things. And therefore, it is just mere rhetoric for the NPP to still have the F-100 to be speaking. Look, in a responsible democracy, they would have been so ashamed of their record that they need to only field parliamentary candidates and not try to attempt to field presidential candidates, to give reverence to the Ghanaian who know that President Akufo-Addo has come to do nothing but to destroy this beautiful country and establish corruption as a thriving institution in this country.
Right. So manifesto launched tomorrow. What are we going to likely see you heavy on? You have mentioned infrastructure, you have mentioned health and education. What is the NDC going to be heavy on? I know you don't want to give details of it, but just give us a hint.
Yes, I do not want to take the wind out of the sail, but I believe President Mahama will reiterate his policy on 24-hour economy. He will talk about the vision he has for education and for the youth, for creating jobs for the teeming youth who remain unemployed, which has become a major threat to our national security, and also for our brothers and sisters who are in the non-formal sector, skills training, amongst other things. Our women who feel that they need just 500 cities, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 to pump into their trade and be successful. The reason for the Women's Bank, amongst other things. His Excellency John Dramani intends to make sure that not only will it be the quality the NDC will display tomorrow, pardon me, with the greatest of respect, but you see the NPP has consistently attacked the NDC as the ones not reading. We are not intellectuals, but can you compare? You'll see what will happen tomorrow, and you compare it to their Western Regional Chairman, who was an embarrassment to even his family at home.
Thank you so much.
And the wound to me that they have, have not been able to get closer to books to even read. Yet they want to compare themselves to the NDC.
Thank you so much, Elikem Kotoko. We wait for tomorrow. He's a member of the NDC Manifesto Launch Committee and a deputy national organizer of the party. This is a Citi Prime News. When we return, Sokoban residents are threatening demonstration over months of no water supply. We have details of that story and some others coming up shortly. Please stay.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Imagine a one-stop shopping experience for all things made in Ghana at the This Is Ghana Exhibition 2024. Get ready to explore the remarkable fair to showcase the rich diversity, talent, innovation, and mastery of made in Ghana products and services with the This Is Ghana Exhibition 2024. Now Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM invites you to immerse yourself in a vibrant showcase of authentic Ghanaian products and services in the biggest trade fair and exhibition for local SMEs, startups, research and manufacturing industries, homegrown businesses, and indigenous corporate bodies that Ghana has ever seen. We shall promote, we shall support, and patronize various Ghanaian products, solutions, and services that are redefining bringing the views on indigenous products and their packaging across all sectors. The date, 31st of August and the 1st of September 2024. The time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. And the venue is the Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Call us now on 0205-973-973 for inquiries on how to participate. The This is Ghana Exhibition 2024 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM and is proudly sponsored by MTN, Core Natural, Ghana National Gas Company, Ghana Pay Mobile Money, People Beverages, Ghana Exim Bank, Petroleum Commission Ghana, Global Share Alliance, Built, and Aramex Ghana Limited. Channel 1 TV is live on DSTV, GoTV, and HD+. On DSTV, find us on Channel 363. On GoTV, we're on Channel 117. And on HD+, get us on Channel 108. On a digital TV, run a new search. But take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Channel 1 TV. Channel 1 TV can be accessed on any free-to-air digital box, like the DSTV and HD+ boxes. Channel 1 TV, telling your story, empowering change.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
You're welcome back to the news. Now, ahead of its manifesto launch tomorrow, the NDC has reaffirmed its pledge to legalize Okada operations. This follows threats by riders to boycott the 2024 elections due to harassment from law enforcement. At the Road Safety Code of Practice launch in Accra, the NDC Deputy Communications Officer Malik Basintali assured that the party will legalize Okada operations, balancing the riders' demands with road safety commitments.
The NDC has been committed to any regulation or every regulation that seeks to sanitize the system and seeks to foster the prosperity of human lives in this country. Even though a lot of details haven't really gone into the regulation of Okada business, even though it's in our manifesto, their suggestions and contributions will be put in across to further make it better for the adherence of regulation on our streets. In the coming days, would bring out a lot of new regulations that I'm sure the road safety would add on to their principles. Our manifesto will be launched on Saturday. We would have a lot of regulations on road safety. I've gone through MPP's manifesto, 260 pages. There's no way they've factored human lives. They don't care about you and I. Expect that on Saturday. You expect that from the nation builder. President Mahama will profess solutions. I mean, we profess solutions to problems, and we know that one of the problems in this country is loss of human lives through accidents and all of that. So we'll definitely have a solution to it. We are not like the other people.
Malik Basintale is the Deputy Communications Officer of the National Democratic Congress. Meanwhile, the National President of the Okada Riders Association of Ghana, Michael Kofi Owusu, says his outfit is keenly waiting to hear this policy announcement at the manifesto launch tomorrow.
The main thing is the legalization, and then the putting measures and other things in place, like to regulate it, let us go to training session and all that. Like when before somebody obtain a driving license, the person have to go to driving school and all that. But Okada and motor riders, nobody know how to obtain a license and all that. So we discussed with them that there should be a training process that everybody riding a motorbike, being private or commercial, the person should go through that process and all that. And we also tell them that getting license is very difficult. When they come, they should after the training and all that. The license should be that difficult as it is now. We are monitoring. That is the main reason why when they give us the invitation, we are so happy to go and then listen and see that if what we told them, they really put it in their manifesto. So that is one of the reasons why all the executives will be there to witness it ourselves, and then from there we advise ourselves.
You heard Michael Kofi Owusu. He's the national president of the Okada Riders Association of Ghana. Well, from the NDC, let's move to the MPP because the party has announced that it is taking steps to address concerns regarding the Member of Parliament for Aguna West, Cynthia Morrison, following her decision to run as an independent candidate. In a video circulating on social media, the former gender minister expressed her intention to contest as an independent parliamentary candidate. Now, speaking to City News, the party's General Secretary Justin Kodua Frimpong stated that efforts will be made to bring everyone on board to achieve the party's goal of breaking the 8.
Yes, as a party, all issues concerning our members who, for one or two reasons, have indicated that they want to go independent or are going to independent is being handled at the party level. And yes, I have seen the publication from the outfit. I've also gotten information from the grounds that she has indicated of going to independent. But I can assure you, as a party, we will continue to engage her. As a political party, for this election, which has been our mantra, that we are going to break the eight. In breaking the eight means we need to do exceptional things and to bring everybody on board. Our objective is to make sure that all our party faithful are brought on board. So taking steps that will make sure that at least we engage those who are going to independence is something that we are going to do, that rather than looking at whether writing letter or not writing a letter. What we want to do is to bring everybody on board.
Justin Kodua Frimpong is General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party. Now, residents of Sokoban, located within the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly in the Ashanti region, are expressing their frustrations over a prolonged water shortage that has plagued their communities for several months. The issue began when Kofi Jobs Construction Limited, the contractor responsible for the Daban-Sokoban Road project, accidentally damaged water pipelines during the construction process 3 months ago. This has led to a severe water crisis in the area. The affected residents claim that the contractor did not relocate the water pipes before starting the road construction, resulting in a disruption of water supply to several communities. They further accuse the Ghana Water Company of failing to address the problem, even though the company had allegedly received compensation from the contractor for the damages.
The water we use isn't hygienic and it's affecting our skin. Children's hair is falling out. We are in a bad situation and we have to buy sachet water to drink.
Those of us who rely on water for our businesses have been affected. People who used to sell water have stopped because they want to manage what they have. As a result, business has been slow.
Those were some residents of Sokoban in the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly of the Ashanti region. Now, the assembly member for the area, Kwadwo Boateng, says efforts to get the two parties to address the situation have failed.
About 3 months, I could job started so a year,
We haven't had water for about 3 months. Residents have to buy bags of water for cooking and drinking. Thankfully, schools are on vacation, so the cost of buying water has reduced. We have made efforts to get Ghana Water to address the situation, but we haven't been successful.
Ghana Water for so almost say
That's Kwadwo Boateng. He's assembly member for Sokoban in the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly of the Ashanti region. But this afternoon, the Ghana Water Company Limited has reacted and refuted claims that money has been paid to its outfit to fix the challenge. Ebenezer Padina is the Ashanti Regional Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Water Limited.
The current issue we are having with Sokoban has not received any monetary commitment from Kofi Job. And that is why we are unable to go and then fix the issues. So as it stands, there is no monetary payment to Ghana Water based on the current issue we are having at Sokoban. I understand their frustration because we say water is life. Again, they should also understand that Ghana Water, we are here to serve them. There was a time, somewhere last 2 years, where there was a place around J. Kufuor School. There was a perforated pipe in the middle of the road. Ghana Water took the pain to serve them, despite the fact that we were not receiving commitment to fix that line. We were losing water, which is revenue to us, but we still saw the need to serve them. So it can't be that we are that wicked to say we won't serve the people of Sokoban. But we are also revenue stretched. We need capital to do some of these things. As we speak, there are other areas that they are suffering the same fate due to the same contractor. So it can't happen that somebody would pay money and say, do this, and Ghana Water would say, no, that's not the case.
Ebenezer Padina is the Ashanti Regional Public Relations Officer for the Ghana Water Limited. Meanwhile, Citi News' attempt to get a reaction of the management of Kofi Jobs Construction Limited has been unsuccessful. Now, before we go, 2 people have reportedly died and several others sustained varying degrees of injuries after a Kumasi-Garu-bound bus crashed at Nangode in the Napdam district of the Upper East region. According to reports, the driver allegedly handed over control of the vehicle to his mate in the early hours of Friday, who lost control after the vehicle hit a speed ramp at Nangode.
We loaded at Kumasi at the Shmaif, that's near distant Kejetia, and we're going to Geru. And this morning, when we were coming from Kumasi to Boku, when we go to the driver applied brake, and actually, I don't know what happened in the car, it balanced. So, and came and hit the bridge. So that's what happened this morning.
That's Mahama Idrisu. He's a bus conductor of the crashed bus. And on that note, we draw the curtains on today's edition of the Citi Prime News, which has been live from our studio in Adabraka, Accra. For more stories, please log on to citinewsroom.com. My name is Ajua Tinkrama Domina. Thank you for your company. Good afternoon.
Citi News, we speak first. Reach our hotline on 0302-224959 and get interactive on Facebook, Citi 97.3 FM, and on Twitter at Citi 973.
If it's in 19th August, Akopim 20.